Hi everyone, my name is Alejandra Satizabal and today I'm going to present my final project for Introduction to the Agriculture. The career I choose is Large Animal Veterinary Medicine. In this presentation, you will learn what large animals veterinarians do, what their day-to-day responsibilities look like, why this career matters economically, environmentally, and socially, and the biggest challenge and new trends in this field. This is one of the most diverse, demanding, and important careers in agriculture, and today I'm going to show you why. So, what is large animal veterinary medicine? Large animal veterinary medicine focuses on care, diagnosis, prevention, and treatment of large or production animals, such as cattle, horses, pigs, goats, sheep, bisons, or other livestock species. Unlike small animal vets who works mostly inside the clinic, large animal veterinarians works outside in the field, on ranch, barns, farms, pasture, or in stables. They travel to the animals instead of they coming to them. Their main goal is to keep the animals healthy, help farmers produce safe food, protect public health, and make sure the animals are treated well. A large animal veterinarian's daily is extremely diverse. Some of their most common responsibilities are general medical care, physical examinations, diagnosis respiratory, digestive, and reproductive diseases, administering treatments and medication, reproduction and obstetric. This is one of the most important part in this career. Pregnancy checks, rectal palpation, ultrasound exams, artificial insemination, assisting difficult births, emergencies, colic in horses, prolapses, uterine torsions, and trauma or fractures, field procedures, mass vaccination, IV fluids, castrations, and dehorning, and basic field surgeries, public health and food safety, preventing zoonotic diseases, certify animal for transport, ensuring meat, milk, and animal products are safe, producer education and management, designing herd health plans, nutrition recommendations, biosecurity strategies, improving productivity, and reducing mortalities. This is a really physical demanding but incredible rewarding career. Education, certifications, and training. Becoming a large animal veterinarian require extensive training. First of all, you need your undergrad degree. The common courses included there are biology, chemistry, microbiology, anatomy, and animal nutrition. In the veterinary school, you're going to learn internal medicine, surgery, pharmacology, reproduction, large animal handling, and diagnostic techniques. NAVLE exam. The North America Veterinary licensing examination is required to practice in USA. A state list licensure, optional internships or residences. Specialties include equine surgery, theorigenology reproduction, food animal medicine, and livestock production medicine. Useful certifications: artificial insemination, reproductive ultrasound, field anesthesia training, and USDA accreditation. Why this career matters economically, environmental, and socially. The economic impact. Large animals veterinarians play the major role in livestock. That industry produce meat, milks, eggs, and leather. This industry produces billions of dollars per year, and just one veterinarian can influence on that. Environmental impact. Preventing diseases that spread to wildlife. Encouraging sustainable grazing practice. Reducing environmental impact of livestock, managing parasites and diseases that affect ecosystem, social impact, ensuring food safety, preventing zoonotic diseases, promoting animal welfare, supporting rural communities, educating producers and workers, challenge and emerging trends. Some of the current challenges are shortage of rural veterinarians, physically demanding workload, long hours and burnout, emerging diseases, antibiotic resistance, climate changes can affect the livestock. New trends and future directions. Rural telemedicine, AI tools for livestock data, smart sensors and monitoring collars, drones for herd observation, advances in vaccine and biotechnology, minimally invasive procedures, sustainability, and animal welfare focus. To conclude, large animal veterinary medicine is a field that plays an essential role in our world today. It supports modern agriculture, protects the economy, promotes public health, and ensures the well being of animals that millions of people depend on every single day. Without large animal veterinarians, food production will not be safe or efficient. Farms will struggle to survive, and many communities, especially those in rural areas, will face serious challenges. This career requires dedication, education, physical strength, and a real love for both science and animals. It is not always easy, but is an incredible, meaningful, and rewarding. For me, this career is not just something I learned about in school. It is something that has been connected to my life since I was child. I grew up in Colombia, and for as long as I can remember, my grandmother has raised chickens at home. I can still picture her waking up early in the morning to feed them, check their health, clean their space, and make sure everything was in a good condition. Raising those chickens was not just a hobby for her. It was one of the things that helped my family move forward during difficult times. It supported us, gave us stability, and helped put food on the table. It is one of the reasons why my family was able to grow, improve, and reach the point where we are today. Because of that experience, I learned very early in the life how important animals are to families, communities, and entire economies. I understood that agriculture is not just about farming, it is about survival, dignity, responsibility, and hard work. Watching my grandmother care for those animals made me admire the effort behind every product that comes from a farm. It also helped me discover my own passion as a little girl, I always felt comfortable around animals, and I wanted to understand them, protect them, and help them live healthy lives. That feeling stayed with me as I grew up, and today it guides my academic and professional dreams. Large animal veterinary medicine inspires me because it combines everything I love: science, hands on work, being outdoors, physical activity, solving, and the change to help others. I like the idea of being someone farmers can trust when their animals are sick, injured, or at risk. I want to be the person who shows up in the early morning or late at the night to make sure an animal survives, a farm continues working, or a family doesn't lose their main source of income. I want to contribute to healthier food, safer farms, and stronger communities. Another reason this career motivates me is that it allows me to connect my past with my future. My grandmother's experience raising chickens is a big part of my family story, and choosing this path feels like honoring that history. It is my way of giving back to the world that helped shape me. By becoming a large animal veterinarian, I can support other families, the same way farm work support mine. I can take the lessons I learned in Colombia and apply them here in a new country to build a better future not only for myself, but for the communities I will serve. This field is also special to me because it represents personal growth. I came to the United States without knowing English, with big dreams and many challenges ahead. Studying, improving my language skills, and working toward this career has shown me that I'm capable of much more than I imagined. Every class, every assignment, and every new word learned in English brings me closer to the life I want. I live where I work with animals, help people, and make positive impact. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. I hope you learned something new about the importance of large animal veterinary medicine, and I hope my history helped you understand why I'm so passionate about this career. It is more than a profession to me. It is a dream that started in my childhood, grew with me and my family experience, and now guides my future goals.